Go ahead. Say a couple things.
That's fine.
No,
That's
I'll just float around.
You want to do this now?
Yeah. What we're going to show you today is something that I've made.
Ingenious.
And this is just a prototype to show you the size. I wanted clear so that you'll see the red, white, and blue ice that we're going to make today. We're going to make rainbow ice. And rainbow ice is usually 3 colors. And the way you do it, what a commercial company does, which is really not an ice, it's just frozen sugar water. They have a machine with 3 nozzles and they're injecting 3 flavors in. Well, that's fine if you have $500,000 for a 3-nozzle machine that makes 1,000 gallons an hour minimum. We are batch freezers and we are entrepreneur people and small business people. We cater to you. So I'm making this available. This I made for here, but we're going to make it for a larger size that's going to fit in so that it'll fit these this size containers, the ones that we use. And it's very simple. I'm going to make the lemon, and then I have several of these, and I'm going to fill up one section with the lemon ice. And then a little later on in the morning, I'm going to make strawberry ice, and I'll fill up another section with strawberry. And then this afternoon, I'm going to bake blue raspberry, which its only redeeming quality is it's bright blue, but kids love it. And I'll make the blue ice. And then when it's all finished, I'll take this out, and I'll have red, white, and blue in my container, and I will scoop in a semicircular motion, picking up all 3 flavors. And that's rainbow ice. And there is not a video anywhere else on YouTube that you can look at today where you're going to find out the secret of how to make rainbow ice or how to do it. So this is available from us in the larger version for making your rainbow ice when you get to that point. It's a very popular product with children, which, while this is still running, brings me up to, no, I'll have to save it for later. It's almost ready. Now that's a nice consistency. And see how pure white that is? That's because there is no artificial anything in there. Sugar, water, and flavor. If I really, thank you, I knew it. If I really wanted to jazz it up, I would take about 6 California lemons, grate the outside skin off that a chef calls a zest, like with a cheese grater, and I'd have a pure white field with little specks of lemon in it. It would be beautiful. So now with my divider, I'm going to fill this up. Okay, let me just tap that down. So there's my first third of the 3 flavors. And I'll put that in the freezer until we make the next flavor. Let's make some strawberry Italian ice.
What is all this?
That's I'm going to pass out to people.
Oh, okay. You're going to pass out?
If I could trouble you for 3 quarts of water and 2 pounds of sugar.
3 quarts of water.
Here's the formula. So we're going to use the quick frozen strawberries that I talked about. These are just the store brand. I didn't even buy Dole. Dole is very nice, but you're paying for the name. This is our supermarket down here in Florida is Publix, and these are very good.
2 pounds of sugar?
2 pounds of sugar. So I'm going to make that make it 1.5 pounds for the moment. So I'm going to add that, and I can't find my strawberry extract, so it might be a little weak. But the main thing I'm trying to show you today is the technique of how to make this product. So into the batch, we're going to put strawberries, water, sugar. If I had it, the natural strawberry flavor. There's a very good company that makes natural flavors, Green Mountain flavors. They're all natural, which is quite unique. And I like using these. They're not in Vermont, though. Green Mountain is in, Oswego, Illinois. So that's something to keep in mind. And just measuring out the sugar and the water. I'll open these up.
In here?
Please. So pretty simple. I tried making, I'll pass this out to you. This is a black or a cherry Italian ice in which I bought cherries. I'll pass that out to you in a little bit. I bought black cherries. I was expecting red cherries. They were black cherries. And so the product came out dark gray. It was really disgusting looking, but it tasted great. But you have to have good looking product as well as good flavor. So I skipped that. I want my red, white, and blue ice. So that's why I'm making the strawberry. So this is just the sugar and water.
You don't need this anymore, do you?
I don't need that anymore. And I'm just going to taste this mixture to see. Yep, that's good. Just sugar and water. And I'm going to pour that in the machine. Make sure the gate's closed. Ken, we need a sound effect one of these days, a glug, glug, glug sound effect.
I'll work on that.
All right, thanks. Okay. I'm going to turn it on and let it start freezing. We'll get going right away here. I did rinse the machine out because I had a little bit of lemon residue in there. I just threw in a couple of quarts, ran it for 15 seconds, and drained it out. So it didn't take any time at all. Hit Italian ice on the infinite overrun, hit start, and there she goes. Let's get that freezing. Set a timer. Take my strawberries. I realized I had arrived in the world of videos when a gentleman called up. I just thought this was so great. Me and my generation raised our kids watching Sesame Street. In other words, we plunked them down in front of the TV and said, here, go watch that for 10 hours. And that's how we raised our kids, watching Sesame Street. So I was talking to a gentleman, and he said his wife was ill that weekend, and so he was playing Mr. Mom, and he was taking care of the kids. He took my videos, which if you contact us at emerythompson.com, we'll send you a series of free videos of everything that goes on here. He put those videos in for his kids to watch, and he goes by the room, and the 5-year-old is saying to the 3-year-old, now don't try that with a Taylor batch freezer. I've made it. So let me repeat that. Don't try this with anyone else's batch freezer because they won't go into the machine. Just give them a little assist. Nothing could be fresher. There's no extra sugar in here. There's no dyes. It's just strawberries. Let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, that's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Now you can pull any consistency that you want. Jeff pulls his product softer than I do. You know, that's what makes a ball game. Everybody does it differently. Let me get my rainbow ice out. And now we're going to fill the second compartment. Are you with me, camera guy? I've been wanting to say that all week. Okay. That looks nice. Maybe a little more. And I'm just going to even that off. You know, if you did this 20 times a day, it would become second nature. That looks nice. Maybe a little more. Okay, let me tap it. There we go. Okay, now I got the lemon and I got the strawberry. We're 2/3 of the way there. How's that look? Isn't that nice? Did you see it?
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
It looks pretty good. Okay, now we're going to make the blue part of the red, white, and blue rainbow ice. And we're going to make the blue raspberry. I'm using the iRice blue raspberry water ice base.
That's all? It's 12 ounces?
Yeah, because there's so much sugar in here.
Oh,
Jeff.
okay.
Nobody's listening, so I'm just going to carry on. All right, so if anyone's listening, I'm making the blue raspberry, and I'm putting in a quart of the, I know, nobody else is. So this is where I put in the powdered gold, and we'll add some titanium to this, too.
How many ounces of water? How many quarts of water? 3?
4 quarts of water.
4?
Yeah.
Why is this different?
Well, let me check my math. Is that 4 quarts? It seems like a lot.
It looks like a lot of water and a little sugar.
Yeah, hold on then. Let me look at the gallon of base. So we're using a quart.
So that's
3 pounds of
1/4.
sugar would
3 quarters, you're right.
3 quarts.
And
20 quarts. That's 16 quarts of water.
so you need 4.
4 quarts.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay, so we've got the blue raspberry here, the most salient. Well, I said that about 20 minutes ago. That is 1 quart. And we have the sugar. You all have the recipe out there? Okay. 3/4 of a pound of sugar. And the 4 quarts of water.
Right there.
Right here. Okay. So I'm going to even this up a bit. It doesn't matter how many containers I use because it's all going to end up in the same machine anyway.
Did you rinse my machine or not?
I have water in there now.
All right, I'll do it.
Not a lot.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. This is iRice Company.
He was here.
Yeah, one time. Excellent bases. If you're going to use an Italian ice base, the iRice is the best that you can get. Yes, I rice, R-I-C-E.
Tell me, what is
in
a base?
Philadelphia. A base is a gallon jug of flavor, sugar, and water. So I'm going to pour this in. Make sure the gate's
not
closed.
concentrated, is it?
Not super concentrated. Now again, the primary reason I'm using this is because I want the blue for the red, white, and blue. Okay. All the ingredients are in. We turn on the CB350, 6 quart, set it to Italian ice. Start. That's running.
How
Turn on
many
the
revolutions
refrigeration.
is Italian ice?
234 revolutions
The
on
maximum,
my machine.
right?
That's the speed of the dasher, yes. We'll set that for 11 minutes and then take a look at it. So now that's freezing. And that'll be the 3rd flavor in the rainbow ice. It's so blue that when you see the final product, it's going to be red, white, and blue using our divider. That was the thing is, there are no videos out there how to make rainbow ice, and all the wholesale Italian people will never tell you. No one will ever tell you because they want you to think it was that great-great-grandfather from Genoa, Italy. So I wanted to show people that it's just as simple as having a divider for the tub and making 3 different flavors at once. You know, a little more work, as you saw, but that's about it. Just filling up one section, put in the freezer, another section, freezer, another section into the freezer. And then you have something that most people, most Italian ice sellers don't have. It's a great business. Italian ice is just, it's so profitable when you think about it, just selling mainly sugar and water. Sugar from the supermarket and water from the tap. Yes, we sell the dividers. We don't sell tubs. There's plenty of places to get them. This is just so you can see a small version. I did this so you can see it in clear plastic for the end result, but that would go into the version that we sell goes into this size. So it's made larger to divide this tub up into 3. That's the standard of the industry. So that works very well. This is ready. I'm going to go over to the freezer here and pull out our little device. So again, earlier we made the vanilla, the lemon ice, the white. We made the red strawberry, and now we're going to put in the blue.
And tell them that when it firms up afterwards, we'll be able to scoop it and try it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll put this back in the freezer for a few minutes. Jeff will make another product, but look how beautiful that is. And then when we pull the divider out, we'll have our 3 flavors, and we'll scoop in a semicircular motion, hitting all 3 flavors, giving us a true rainbow ice. Okay, so we've got our 3 flavors. See them? Red, white, blue, all in there with the divider. And let me just sneak over here. And we just pull this straight up and out. Can I give you that? Thanks. And now we have our rainbow Italian ice, 3 flavors.
And
so
when
we
you scoop it,
will you? Oh, okay. I'll do the honors. You scoop it. I'm not a very good scooper. There you go. You hit all 3 flavors. So there's your rainbow ice. That's how you do it. That's probably the most complicated thing in the frozen dessert business you'll ever make, and you just saw how easy it was. So everyone, that is our presentation. And if you have any questions, you can write to me at steve@emerythompson.com. You can call here anytime with any questions. We'll be glad to help you. As you know, probably already, there's 110 hours of videos up at our website. Now there's going to be 115 hours of video. So any questions you have, you can find a lot of answers there, but you're welcome to call us anytime.